interface, we now want to look at setting of drawing page proper. Setting of drawing page. So how can we set this page for it to be fit to be used for drawing? AutoCAD's default unit usage is in millimeter. So whatever you are imputing, maybe you want to draw a line or a perimeter of so distance, we use millimeter. You can also set it to be in inches, in feet, and all that, but the default is in millimeter. So normally we'll have to make some conversion. If we are having our distance in feet, maybe like 3 feet, we'll have to convert them to millimeter so that we'll be able to draw the line in millimeter. All right, so we want to now learn how to set this drawing page. So with time we'll then talk about line drawing, input of the unit and all that, but it's good we'll have it in mind as we want to as we have already started using the AutoCAD applications. Okay, now when we want to set this page, you can actually create another page here. Once you click on this small icon, this plus small icon, it will generate another page. You see, page 2, drawing 2. This one is our initial drawing. If you click on this again, it will generate another page. So remember, we are using page 1, so you can close them, you can close them. Good. So we have returned back to our first page that we opened previously. All right, how do we set this drawing one page? Drop your cursor in front of your interface and type the word limits, limits. Remember, limits, don't forget the S, it is very, very important. Limits, and press enter button. Once you press enter button, a dialog will show demanding for origin of X and Y axis. So impute the first origin as 0 and lock it by pressing comma button. It has locked. Input the origin of the second distance, 0 also, and press enter button. Another dialog will show demanding for maximum distance of X and Y axis. So maximum distance of X and Y axis, will have to impute them. Remember, I told you that AutoCAD default unit is in millimeter. So whatever we are putting as the maximum distance should be in millimeter. We'll have in mind that the distance is in millimeter. So this page can contain any amount of drawing that you want to do, depending on the extent you set here, depending on the limits you impute. So for instance, personally, I will choose use of 120,000 millimeter as my maximum distance for both X and Y axis. So I impute 120,000 millimeter. So 120,000, lock it by pressing the comma button, impute that of the next axis, maximum distance for the second axis, 120,000 millimeter. Good, and press enter button. Good, we are done setting the maximum distance for the X and Y axis. Now activate the zoom function by pressing Z button, press enter. Activate the real time or zoom or extend function by pressing E button and press enter. Good, that is it. So Z enter, E enter. We are done setting up this page as a whole. So we are done setting up this page as a whole. So the next thing we want to do now is for us to set the dimension of this page.